Hello, and welcome to the Binding of Isaac Repentance, episode 19. It's an odd number, which means we're having another go at Challenge 34, which is called Ultra Hard, and for good reason. For very good reason. It is absolutely hard as 8-inch nails, at least. That's an interesting saying, hard as nails. Are nails... like, they're not the hardest substance known to man, are they, you know? I feel like we could come up with a better saying, right? Obviously diamonds, they're pretty damn hard, right? What else is hard? I don't know. Cheddar is it's pretty hard, at least for a cheese, it is. I think, bread. That like the bread that they use for the buns in school dinners for like burgers, that's pretty damn hard. You know, I'd say that's up there in the hardest things. But like, why does it even have to be a physical hardness? You know what I mean? Why can't it be like, damn, that's as hard as telling your friend that you have to not be their friend anymore. You know, that's a hard thing to do. I'm really struggling to come up with examples of hard things, I'll be honest. Obviously there is one that immediately, shall we say, sticks out at me. But, you know, this is a highbrow channel. We save those kinds of low quality jokes for the main channel, otherwise known as the shittier channel. Of course we have unlocked Gehenna. We did that last time by beating, presumably, all of the bosses in the mausoleum. And I don't look forward to trying that one. Of course, we won't be in this episode, because that kind of stuff don't exist in no Ultra Hard. There ain't no downpour. We're definitely going to pick this up, because it's on special. Curse immunity probably doesn't work in this mode. If it did, that would be quite something. Now, why am I going to the boss when normally I would be like, we're going to go to our item room first, just in case it's Ragman? Well, it's partially because I sometimes just do things impulsively and I don't think about it, but it's also like, you know, we do have Deal with Devil precedent right now, and obviously the more rooms we go to, the more chances we have at losing it. This boss shouldn't be too hard. It could be when the old fetus here starts to fly at us. He could definitely get a hit on us, which is why I'm trying to focus him down a bit now before we kill his big bro. Obviously you got to be a bit careful. Ooh, I was really scared about the shot there. I felt like we were a bit too close to him. I feel like these guys haven't had a new sprite, right? The little guy might have had a sprite change, but the big dude certainly hasn't. We want to just branch away a bit there. Things got a little close for comfort there. A little toasty warm. If they were warm, that is, then things would be a little bit too warm. If they were cold, then things would be a little bit too cold. This is only its bottom of the barrel kind of commentary right here. Little Horn. Well, I'm very pleased. This guy throwing the flaming bomb variety, I think he might be. I'm very pleased that we're not fighting Ragman or, in fact, the Haunt on this run. And so I'm going to try my very hardest to not die so that we don't have to roll those dice again. You know, I feel like I've made out like a bandit on the casino of first floor bosses in Isaac. And if I die again, then, you know, I'm not a double or nothing kind of guy. I'll just put it at that. If I go to the casino, I bet like 1 penny. I win 2 pennies. Hey, that's when you leave the casino with profit in the bank, you know? You don't stick around and be like, oh, let me wager both these 2 pennies now. Because then, you know, when you lose them, well, then it's okay, because you're back down to where you were before. But then maybe you're like, okay, damn, I lost it. Now I'm just back to par. You know, I'd like to get under par again. Strange use of the par metaphor, obviously. Saying you want to get under when we're talking about money doesn't really make sense anymore. But, you know, you get the idea. So then maybe you bet again. You know, after all, it's a 50-50 thing, this unnamed casino game that you're playing. and you won one and then you lost one, it's your turn to win again, right? But no, it's not, because gambler's fallacy, right? You're still just as equal to lose twice in a row. So you lose again, and now you're on 99p. So you're like, well, now I gotta gamble again to try and get back up to my 100 that I started at least. So you gamble another penny, and you lose again, and now you're at 98, and you're like, ooh, you know, and basically this is how gambling addiction starts, and you end up leaving the casino with like 1p left, because you're like, well, I'm not going to gamble away every single penny I own, am I? That would be insane. At least I still have some money and my dignity, but you don't. You're wrong. You've lost your dignity along with your 99 pence, although actually you've lost more than 99 pence, because you did win some of those games, and then you gambled away that money again as well. You know, you might have started at 100, but if you built yourself up to 102 and then gambled yourself back down again to 1, you've actually lost 101 pennies overall. You've managed to lose a higher total of pennies than you even had in the first place. Think about how pathetic that is, and that's why you leave with 102 pennies in the bank and you're happy about it. There you go. That's that. I don't really know where I was going with that, but you know, last I was gonna say last week. It was yesterday. It was 22 hours ago. It was uploaded when I checked YouTube earlier to make sure I hadn't forgotten to upload one. You know, in that episode, I talked about the moral heart of that episode. It looks like the moral heart of this episode is don't gamble. There you go. At least like horse racing, at least gambling on horse racing or sports, I believe they call it betting, that's the scientific term for it. At least there it isn't a complete chance thing, right? A slot machine is complete chance, but betting, there is, you know, it's not luck. I would argue it's actually predetermined. The result of who's going to win is already in existence. If time is cyclical, it's already in existence, although I suppose the slot machine is as well. But what I'm trying to say is, as I'm getting tripped up on my own stupid metaphors, is it's not chance, right? It's not just like random chance, because there's a reason for why it happens. The horses don't flip a coin to see who's going to come first. They all try their best and one of them comes out on top, right? Book of Sin, not very good for us in this, because it can't give us spirit hearts, and that's what we want it for. And in fact there it gave us nothing, so we know that if we were playing a good version of the Binding of Isaac right now, we would have gotten a red heart from that, or in fact a spirit heart, or black heart, or white heart, you know, some kind of heart. But instead we get nothing, because Edmund Macmillan clearly has no heart. Clearing my throat there, had a little hydration. I was going to say castration. I'm searching for more words that rhyme with hydration, right? Normally I say like hydration sensation or whatever. What am I doing? I'm charging into a maggot that I was perfectly safe from. I thought there was a real rabbit in the headlights moment. I just panicked, I walked right into him, and he did a full heart of damage and also destroyed our chances of getting some kind of deal with the devil here, which is a shame, because although we don't want the devil deals, we do want the angel deals, which we would have perhaps had a chance at due to us refusing the devil on the previous floor. Alas alack, you know. These dudes have quite a lot of health. We got our little buddies here. They're not as good as I thought they were, to be honest. If we had Spoon Bender, Baby Bender even, I reckon they'd be pretty good. But we don't have Baby Bender. Getting a half a battery from Book of Sin, it's joke worthy. It's just like, come on, really? What do you give me half of your own use? That's all you do. I basically just used it in order to reduce its charges by 2 and do absolutely nothing else. But somehow it's still better than what happened last time, which was literally nothing happened for 4 charges. I mean, I ask you, what is this world that we find ourselves in together, me and you? We're almost dead. And again, Book of Sin has so far done jack and shit for us this game. Although if it actually made a turd on the floor, that would be more beneficial, as we could perhaps get a coin from it. it's so far been less impactful than Lemon Mishap. This room could easily kill us as well, and it has. There you go. I knew that would happen, and in fact it did. His profile picture looked very strange. That bat was catfishing me. Did you see that? Why do you have like 2 horns? Sad bombs. It's better than HP up because it actually does something. Yes, I'm mad because now we might have to fight Ragman again. You know, he thought I wasn't going to bring it up again, but I did. I always bring him up. I talk about him more than I talk about my own family. Both in real life and when recording. Of course I don't talk about my family when recording. That would be really weird. You guys don't know them, and I don't want you to know them either, because although I clearly have little regard for my own private life, maybe they do have regards for their own, and therefore would not want me to be, I was going to say bad-mouthing them, but not even bad-mouthing them. They just don't want me mouthing them on video. I'm sure some people would pay at least, you know, at least 102 pennies for something like that. But hey, not on this channel, okay? And not on the shitty channel either. That's for the really shitty channel. Wire coat hanger, I like it. Of course, I saw the question mark. I was hoping it was Cricket's head. I would have said that if I wasn't already in a sentence, because Cricket's head is in like the top 3 items that I talk about the most, as along with the missile bombs seem to come up a lot. I always talk about them because I hate them so much. Anarchist cookbook, I always talk about how it's not that bad. What else do I talk about loads? Those are the main ones, I think. Anarchist cookbook and the... oh, of course I talk about Book of Revelations and the Satanic Bible all the time, don't I? Yeah, I always say, hey, if we can get Book of Revelations or Satanic Bible, we might be able to win this ultra-hard challenge. It hasn't happened yet, nor the winning, nor the books. And yes, I shouldn't have said nor in both of those examples, but I did. What are you going to do? Sue me? Please don't, in fact. I cannot afford a lawyer or any form of legal representation. Also, I do not believe it is a suing-worthy claim. It's not liable. But regardless, even if I won the court case, I would probably win such a small amount that it wouldn't be worth just the costs of the court proceedings. It would just be a waste of time for all of us, although maybe it could form some sort of exposure for the channel. It could be good, I don't know. Maybe. Might get picked up by some kind of internet news. Tiny, irrelevant YouTuber sued by irrelevant commenter. Commenter? Yeah, that's right. I don't want to say commentator. That would be someone who's like, Luke's fighting the famine here. He goes for the dodge. It's blue famine. We'll see if we'll be able to pull it off. Beautiful dodge there. He's firing in as many tears as he can. Will it be enough? Slowly and surely, the famine is going down. He's yet to hit the Isaac player here. Beautiful play, just circling around the charges. He knows that he has to lead it because of the angling that the famine does. He's now switched to his phase 2, Bob. What do you think of that? Oh, gee, Jim, I'm not sure. I think this phase 2 could prove to be quite difficult for the player here. I'm not really sure if he's got the jib in order to cut this one out, if you know what I'm saying. That's great insight, Bob. Thank you very much. It looks like he's going to pull through regardless. He's done it. What's the outcome going to be? It's ball of bandages. He's going to be happy to see that, I'm sure. He knows, of course, that it could become a better item later in the game, Bob. What do you have to say about that? Well, I don't know, Jim. I think you need to have at least 3 of them for it to be properly impactful, and even then the pathfinding's so poor on those kinds of critters that I'm not really sure if it's going to be the game-winning item that the player no doubt hopes that it is right now. Yeah, that's a real good point, Bob. I agree. It's a shame that our voices that we have sound so similar that I'm sure for many listeners right now they're finding it hard to distinguish between our 2 commentary styles. Yeah, it reminds me of when I was at college, you know, and I had this roommate and we both had the same voice chip in our jukeboxes because we're robots, actually. I don't know if I mentioned that. Really, Jim, that's fascinating stuff, I must say. So he's gone into the devil room and he's not sure what the items are. Obviously, as the commentators, we're watching a special spectator version of the game. We know exactly what items these are, but we don't want to say because that's how the commentary works. What do you think, Bob?
Yeah, he's kind of running around. I think he's. I'm trying to get inside his head here, Jim.
Yeah, sure, Bob, sure.
And I think he's considering picking up that too hard item. He keeps circling it. He knows it could be something good, but of course we know it's little brimstone, as he's now found out. It's probably not what he was hoping for, Bob. He's probably hoping for the Big Daddy version of that brimstone, or perhaps some other form of good devil deal item. Not that it's bad, of course. I'm sure he knows that it could have been a lot worse. I'm sure he does, Jim. I'm sure he does. Just like that dinner we had last night at Macy's. Could have been a lot worse, but it certainly wasn't what we were hoping for.
Right you are, Bob, on that one. Right you are. I think we're going to have to cut for a commercial here. It appears to be some kind of channel trailer for the irrelevant YouTube channel Luke Moppy.
Well, now, Jim, just before we cut to commercials, I know you're saying that channel's irrelevant, but did you catch the court case that they had last year when that guy commented that he lied?
I did actually, yeah, Bob. No, that was... I don't normally watch court show drama, but that one really was something to write home about, I must say.
It certainly was, Jim, it certainly was. Now, the sponsors are yelling in my ear right now, so we're going to have to cut to commercial, and we'll see you guys after the lunch break.
I don't know if that bit went on way too long or not long enough. It is a shame that I didn't go for more distinct voices. I wasn't really prepared to do it. It just kind of happened. I went into it. Now, of course, in the canon of the commentary world that I was establishing there, me talking to you now, this is supposed to be the commercial break. Could you imagine if this was... And also, I'm saying commercials because the whole commentary thing was like clearly very American inspired. In the UK, where I live, we like to call them adverts. But commercial breaks, adverts, whatever. Could you imagine if this was an advert for my channel? It's just me blabbing on. I suppose it would be highly representative of what the channel really is. So in that aspect, it would at least be good. But really, it wouldn't be. I mean, it's not the most attention-grabbing thing, is it? We need like a highlight reel of all my best moments, you know? What are my best moments? Well, it depends who you ask. If you ask me, you're going to get a very different answer to if you ask my viewers, right? I mean, if we look from just views alone, the Blender grease pencil video is clearly the supreme winner. People love to hate that video. I don't like it though. I mean, I don't dislike it. It's not because other people don't like it that I don't like it. I don't like it because I don't know, how long is the video? The video's like 8 minutes long. It probably took me maximum 24 minutes to make and upload the whole thing. I mean, you know, I spent way longer just playing around in grease pencil than I did making that video. And that video was just me letting off some steam, and for some bizarre reason it just kind of took off. I don't know why. I guess people are desperate for grease pencil videos. If you ask me what like my best stuff is, it's things like the capture video where I'm trying to solve the capture and I'm dressed up as a robot, you know. If I was going to do a highlight reel, it would definitely have like the whole like, "Take this, you replicant scumbag!" like laser thing. That would be in it. That would be one of the highlight clips. Would be me firing the laser gun. It would also have like some of the How to Survive horror film stuff. There'll be some good clips from that. You know. What's like a good one? When I pick up the gun, maybe that's a good bit. I think I say some kind of line that sounds good. I really like the when I close like the bullet hole, the chamber. It makes a very nice sound. That would be in my highlight reel. And maybe just like when I cut in the highlight reel, I'd have one of the cuts of me fiddling with the webcam. You know, just like the. I'd have that in the highlight reel. There would be some just like gameplay footage, I'm sure. What's like my best just gameplay video? God, I don't know. When was the last time we even did a video like that? Probably quite a while. We're moving towards more scripted stuff as of late, I guess. But I got some stuff recorded that's going to be back to gameplay stuff, but a bit more, not gimmicky, because gimmick. I don't want to say gimmicky because obviously it has negative. You hear that? I pressed spacebar. I really tried. This is gonna be the last attempt, I think. Not gimmicky because that has like negative connotations, right? But what do I want to call it? It's like it's bitty. Not like in the way that a smoothie is bitty, but like, you know, we're doing a bit. We didn't just like sit down and be like, yeah, let's just record a video of us playing this game. We had a plan, we had an idea of something that we could do, right? So call that what you will. What was in here? A rune. We'll trade a bomb for a rune. I could have potentially just ran in there without taking damage. It's not worth it on ultra hard, I don't think. Yeah, watch battery. I don't even know what watch battery does. What's the difference between watch battery and like, isn't there like AAA battery, which is like trickle charge? What does this do? I don't know, and we don't even have a spacebar item. Maybe one of them has a chance to give you a charge and one of them has a chance to drop a battery. Could be something like that. So functionally, if that is what they do, it would be oh so difficult to tell which one was more valuable. Don't hurt me! Oh my god. No. Bad spider, no. Ooh, wooden cross. I would assume it's a very low chance of getting Celtic cross, but as of right now we have no spacebar items, so it's better than some kind of battery-based thing, isn't it? Could help us in a sticky situation. Infestation 2, pretty damn good, I think. I do rate it. Especially if we can get some higher damage, it will become, you know, better. Not that many things get worse if you have high damage, of course, but obviously any oh, that is not the Celtic cross effect. That is way better. That's incredible. It's a low chance to stop us from taking damage, and it may have just saved our devil deal chances. We'll maybe not against Baby Plum. We're probably screwed here. Oh god, okay. He spins and does a circle as well. This is the blowing thing. That was, I mean, I can't believe we got out of that one. Keep your distance, mate. He's going to come back around. Oh, I thought he was going to be done. That goes on for so long, dude. Yep. No. Yep. That one was so much shorter. I do think my dodging is pretty good here. Obviously, we did take damage, and so it's all for naught. But I'm kind of proud of my performance. I don't know why he's like velocity changed direction there. Velocity is directional based anyway. That was like, I used a word that I didn't need to use. I can't remember what the term is for that. Crackerjacks. Faded Polaroid. We don't need that. It makes us go invisible. Blighted Ovum. Does he have a different splash art there? I don't know. Is he normally flat on his face? I actually think he might be easier than... God, I mean, the creep lasts an awful long time. He might be easier than Gemini, because the baby doesn't fly at us, right? That's the bit that's when you take damage on Gemini, is when the baby's coming for you. But this man does not do the baby thing. Oh, we're going to take it. We're going to take it, because it could be really good. It could be game winning. Damage up, ranged up, control. Oh my, no. I mean, it straight up looks incredible. The effect, I don't know. It's like normal tears mixed with Ludovico technique, isn't it? Oh god. This one, we ain't winning this run, I can tell you that right now. Not with this item. I guess if I just shoot in a straight line, it's not that bad. Hey, looky here, we have, what is it? My faith protects me? No, what's it called? What is it? Holy Mantle. We have Holy Mantle here. Let's try this. It's just weird. What's the point though? When is this going to be useful? I'm not sure. It's similar to Tractor Beam when you... No, it's like the opposite of Tractor Beam. It is interesting that they just go in straight lines. It could make shooting enemies whilst also strafing easier or harder, depending on the enemy. We don't know what it is, so you might as well pick it up. Bomb bag gives bombs. It's simple as that. Look at that, we were able to get a little double shot on him because I could store them up. Bam! How'd you like them apples? I guess if we have like all the time in the world, it can help us deal with like an enemy like this very easily. I mean, that would actually take my whole life to do it that way. So let's not do that, in fact. Let's please kill one of these spitting maggots, please. I'm scared. Where has that digger man gone? I can't believe his force field thing still is protecting him against this. We're not doing it like that. We're doing it like this, like a normal human being. Ooh, can we get... No, we can't even get that guy. Ooh. Look at that, I can miss him and then still miss him. I just don't see the application. I'm trying to figure out where I would use this, but I'm really not seeing it. It could be really good though with brimstone. Oh my god, it could be insane with brimstone. Oh, get these poops, get these poops, get these poops. Get the other one, if you can. Fly that tier right into it, yes. Get it. There you go. That wasn't as helpful as I hoped it would be. But hopefully a lot of these guys should be only a few shots away from death. Not that one though, he's still got life in him! This guy, get him, yeah, dodge that, yes. Ooh. I feel like it's just one of these things, the mental brain power that I'm using by trying to be fancy with these is maybe like just less effective than if I just shot him normally. Although there it seemed to be working quite well, I won't lie. We do want to go back to our item room. We do. Ooh, oh, not this room. Oh, we got lucky there. We got lucky. This is that room that I was like, normally you can like, you know, destroy a lot of them pretty quick, and then it's a lot easier, and it happened. Two of them just got blown to pieces right at the beginning. Get this explosive man. Get that, get that, get that. Yes, good work. Shots fired, shots fired. Calling all units. Get this dude, yes. Having the little spider friends are really helping out. Get that twitchy motherfucker. I don't know how he moves, and I don't like how he moves. Ooh, these dudes look like the green blood seems to be really glowing on them. Whoa! Okay, our holy mantle thing came in clutch. Did it destroy our deal with an angel chance? Is that how it worked? It could be. It really could be that, you know. Just do this normally. What am I doing? I would have liked to have got fuse cutter. I wouldn't have got it instead of this little wooden cross, though, because this wooden cross is doing the Lord's work. Quite literally. I don't like this room. These dudes are fast. They got the sniff, they got the stench of blood up their nose. Don't get cornered. Wowee! Don't get cornered, dude. Don't. We need to get... This one guy, he keeps going down, but it's not enough. We need to get... Okay, one of them is permadead. Oh. We reached... See, this is a swingy room. It's like once you reach that point where they all start dying, God, it just gets so much easier. Okay, we've been here, which is good, because we're trying to retrace our steps to find our item room, but I heard the noise, it did the little... And that's a terrible impression, but it does a noise when you get teleported because of, like, Curse of Maze? I think that one's Maze. Labyrinth is like the doubly big one. Whee! I overreacted so much to that. That was like an easy dodge. I don't know what I'm doing. Ba-bam, 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 ba-bam. Got him. I'm just walking around. No, not these guys. No. No. Okay, the mind-controlled tiers, pretty good. It worked out pretty well against those guys, because you do not want to be standing, perpendicular to them? To their, yeah, I think it's perpendicular. Well, you don't want to be parallel either if you don't want to be standing any of the cardinal directions to them. Yes, that's a sentence. Blow up. Yes. And you. Oh, double kill. Triple kill. Ultra kill. Bloodbath. Bloodbath. Holy shit. Sorry for the profanity. I was quoting like the Quake announcer. I apologize. Godlike. Rampage. All that kind of stuff, you know. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You don't have to love it. It's not a requirement. If you don't love it, I understand. Ooh, yes please. Give me maybe dessert, or lunch, or breakfast, or dinner. Just take me out for a meal, mate. I'm paying, don't worry. But you choose the place. You know, I hate decisions. I'll pay the price, whatever it is, as long as you don't make me choose the restaurant. Not the bean! 2 runs in a row, are you for real? Are you serious? Well, we should use it more. Last time I just never used it, I don't know why. No! That's like half our health gone. This is a nasty room, dude. Dude. Nasty room. Me no likey. Get these guys. Come on. Yeah. Whew. God, I'm breathing like I ran a marathon. Fart on that man. Yeah, we got him. Poison him. Yeah, he's dead. Whoa! That was almost a run-ending hit. Any hit could be run-ending at this point, I'm not going to lie to you. Poison that man, he died. Bam. Boop, boop. Where is my item room? Also, why have all my items disappeared? Okay, they're back. Oh. We found it. Better be good. I mean, we use it straight away, right? Because it might save our life. It can take a hit for us. And then we do take it as well, obviously. And then we hope that there's batteries lying around somewhere. There could be. I remember seeing 2 batteries on the ground. I did have to use bombs to get to them. We're not going to go looking, though. We're just going to fight Chad and Gurglings. It's over, dude. It's over. This guy's going to kill me right now. No, he didn't. The bombs might actually help. Gurglings. Try and get rid of the Gurglings first, because Chad is going to get exponentially more scary as he gets quicker. Please, please, bomb yourself. He's not dead. Chad, I don't want to hurt you. Not yet at least. No, don't charge. He's dead. They're both dead. Okay, now we've won. Well, at least we haven't died yet. We can deal with this guy. If this man kills me, I will give him my gamer license card. Come on, just... Damn, easy. Little Chad, he does literally nothing! He does literally nothing! Double trouble pin could actually be scary. Oh god! It shouldn't be scary, but it is. Because sometimes they just burrow at you and I get dead. I don't react in time. Wow! I don't like the swirly man. I want him to... Mate, if I had webcam on, you would have had a treat right there. I just did like a scared version of like the pog face. It was pure terror. You heard the inhale. You heard the... That's the sound of a... I'm vibrating like a tuning fork. Stop making jokes and play the game! Play the game! Don't make the joke, play the game! Well, Guppy, I hope you enjoy all those shitty items that I brought back for you today. Maybe like 2 of them were good. The fucking Parasite 2, Infestation Shot 2, Electric Boogaloo. That was like the only good item we got all run. Prayer Card is good, but it came too late. Bomb Bag, I mean, I'd rather have some Bombay mix than a bomb bag. Anyway, I really enjoyed doing this one. I think the commentary was of a much higher standard than it normally is, and for that, I'm very pleased with myself. Hopefully, next day. I was going to say next week. Hopefully tomorrow, not next day. That's not a thing. It'll be even better. And I will see you then, and we will find out together. Goodbye.